Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melanie Lorraine if this is your first time here, but if it's not, hey girl. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and join the gang. I upload videos every Sunday. So to start off this look, I'm going to use my Pond's facial moisturizer on my freshly washed skin. Don't forget the elbows, girl, because you don't want no ashy ass elbows. We don't do that over here. Nope. So the first thing I'm going to do, well, the second thing I'm going to do technically is zoom y'all in so y'all can see how I fill in my brows with this Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil in the color dark brown. I did have a eyebrow tutorial on my channel, but I deleted it because the audio sucks. But if y'all want like a more in-depth tutorial on how I do my brows with a pencil and a pomade, then let me know because I would definitely re-record that for you all. So yeah, I decided to make my first video in 2020 my soft glam makeup look. It's like a trend now, I guess, quote unquote. It's not really new to me. I've been doing soft glam for as long as I can remember, since I've been doing makeup. And when I got comfortable in it, a softer look has always been my go-to. But now I guess it's just like a name for it and like this trend thing, whatever. So I fill in my brows, the beginning of my brows, I bring them in forward down towards like the bridge of my nose because I like the way that looks. I don't like when the tail of my brow is super long, but the beginning of my brow is like super short. I think that's so ugly. So I use hair-like strokes in the beginning of my brow to mimic what hair would actually look like. And look at this ugly ass pimple on my nose. This shit hurted so bad, y'all understand. So the next thing I'm going to do is clean up my brows. I'm going to take the Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 16 to clean up my brows with this flat brush that I got from BH Cosmetics. And then I'm going to just blend that concealer all out and make it nice and smooth. If y'all can hear music in like my background, please excuse me. I tried to wait until my house quieted down. Is that a word? Quieted down, but it just wasn't working out. So if you can hear like little music in the background, please forgive me. And then to set my brows in place, I'm going to take this Benefit Brow Gel that I got in my Ipsy Glam bag probably like a month or two ago, and use this to set my brow hairs in place so they don't move throughout the day. I've never used a brow gel before. This is my first time and it's really mini. So I don't really know how I feel about it. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Then I'm going to take my primer. I'm using Face Studio Master Prime by Maybelline. This is one of my favorite drugstore primers in like the entire drugstore world. And I'm going to just rub that all in my face, almost like lotion. And then I'm going to set it with some Laura Mercier setting powder to kind of cover my pores and to stop my face from producing too much oil throughout the day. I want my face to be as smooth as possible, girl. You know what I'm saying? I absolutely love this powder. It's so good for all things makeup, like setting your primer and covering your pores, blocking out excess oil because I do have oily skin, setting your makeup in place to prevent creasing. I just love this powder so much. I only have the mini size, but I definitely will be purchasing the full size. And I'm using a Sonia Kashik sponge. You can find these sponges in Target for like $6. I did not slow down anything in this video or speed anything up because this is soft glam and I kind of want to give y'all a more detailed look into what I'm doing. I'm taking my NARS Radiant Longwear. No, is it Radiant or Radiance? I forgot. I'll put it on the screen. foundation. This is one of my favorite high-end foundations. It blends like a dream. Oh my god, it blends out so well. Y'all don't understand. If you don't have this foundation, please get it. Like when I blend it out, you see it looks just like my skin. It's so bomb. Oh my god, like I love this foundation. I'll put what color I use on the screen as well. This is the only foundation that I actually put directly on my forehead because it blends out so well. Another reason why I decided to use this foundation for this soft glam look is simply because not only does it blend out like skin, but it's like literally unclockable. Like it lasts so well. It literally have my skin looking super flawless, and I think that's important when doing this trendy soft glam look. You don't want your foundation to be too cakey, and this foundation definitely does not make you look cakey, at least in my opinion. Like I said, it blends out just like skin. Literally looks like I have no foundation on. So I did one eye off camera, and I zoomed you all back in to show you all what I did exactly to create this look. When I think of soft glam looks, I don't think of matte browns. I know a lot of people are doing matte browns to create a soft glam look, but if I'm doing soft glam, I think of like softer pink and berry eyeshadow looks. I am using the same concealer I used to clean up my brows, the Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 13 or 16, I'm sorry. And I decided to blend it all over my eyelid, set it with my powder. And I'm taking this Profusion eyeshadow palette that I found from Target. I used this in my last tutorial to create that look, so I'm going to take it again and create this look because the colors are perfect. I'm taking the first shade that I pointed to kind of blend it into my crease. I built it up as much as I could, but this color was solely just to build in all of the other colors so things wouldn't look too harsh. Then I'm going to take this second color right next to it. It's a little deeper than the first one, and place that on top and blend that in using circular motions. And then I'm going to take a deeper color right here and blend that on the outer corner of my eye. And then I took like this bright orange right here to kind of brighten up my crease just a little bit. So I went back into that deeper shade and blended that some more into my outer corner. Then I'm going to take this flat brush. It also came in with my Ipsy bags, and I'm going to use it to cut my crease. I'm using the same color I used before and Juvia's Place concealer to cut my crease out, and then just blend the excess concealer in the part I cut my crease. You'll see what I mean when as the video continues to play. I use the deeper shade to kind of blend out that harsh line from the concealer, because you want the line there, but you don't want it there because you don't want it to be so bold and so sharp and crisp. But that's why I'm taking this smaller brush, going back into one of my colors that I use in my crease to blend out the harshness of that line with the concealer. And then I'm taking that first shade in the palette called Winning. I mentioned this in my last tutorial. And I'm going to place that on top of that concealer. It's still a little wet and still a little sticky. And I found it easier to work with lighter colors like this when your concealer is still tacky and wet. And then I took that deeper color again to further blend it into my outer corner. And I put some more of that white shade on the concealer and tried my best to camouflage the line some more. Really soft, really pretty glam eyeshadow look in my opinion. Taking my Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced to coat my lashes to prepare them for my falsies. I absolutely love this mascara, you guys. It's nothing like it. Like, I really think my eyeshadow looks like glam. Like, it looks so glamorous to me. I'm taking this book of lashes from Land of Lashes, and I'm going to take the style Allure. I absolutely love this little eyelash palette. And here is a close-up of how I place my lashes. A lot of people ask me how I do my own lashes. I use strip lashes. I do not like the idea of individuals. I wear glasses like literally 24/7, so individuals, well, lash extensions rather, will not work for me. So I stick to strip lashes, and I use lash adhesive. I don't use hair glue. I think that's tacky. And then I'm taking some more Juvia's Place concealer. This color is in the shade 16 as well. Then I placed a little bit of 13 on top and blended it out with my Sonia Kashik sponge, the same sponge I use to blend out my foundation. Concealer is super important in this glam trend. You want your face to be like, how can I word this? Like highlighted to the point where, you know, it's still natural looking, but it's like, damn, you know, her face looks so good and so snatched, but, you know, blending it out is also key. So I went for the extra brightness in my concealer, which is why I placed 13 on top, because I want my skin to look flawless. Like, that's the goal in this soft glam trend. You want your face to look as flawless as possible. I'm fanning my concealer to get a little bit more tacky and dry down so that the coverage can be like there, which is also important. You want the coverage of everything to be there. Your skin has to look flawless during this soft glam look, like absolutely flawless. And like I said, I didn't slow anything down or speed anything up during my blending process of my complexion products. I wanted to show you guys exactly how I blend out everything and how important it is to take your time when doing so, because if you don't, your foundation and your concealer routine will look clockable and I will clown you. Just kidding, but take your time when blending everything, like everything. I'm taking Laura Mercier setting powder again, and I'm using this to, what is it called? To place over top of my concealer to stop it from creasing, and also underneath my underneath my cheekbone, because I'm gonna give myself a more of a precise contour. But if you look closely, you can tell that placing the powder on top of this concealer, the powder works almost like a smoothing effect. And that's why I love it so much. To bronze up my face, I'm going to take this small compact palette from Sleek Makeup, and I'm going to take the darkest shade in this palette to bronze up and give myself a nice subtle contour. And I don't know what's been happening lately, but you guys, my contour routine has like fallen off tremendously. I have no idea what happened. I used to be able to like bronze my face so well, but now I can't. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, this looks fine, but then again, it don't. Like, I don't know what's going on with me. But I found my bronzing and contour routine lately has been garbage, if you ask me. I'm going to take some more Better Than Sex mascara and place it on my lower lash line. I think this set off the eye look. In my opinion, it made it look a little bit more, I don't want to keep saying glamorous, but it made it look a little bit more worth it. I'm going to take this big brush and bronze up my forehead and sweep some of the bronzing powder back against my hairline to minimize my forehead. Then I'm going to take the same palette to contour my nose. And this looks harsh as hell, but don't worry, girl. This is where your blending skills is tested. Watch how I blend this out so good. I love a good nose contour. I like to look like I can't breathe, sis. And I place some more powder in the middle of my nose to define my nose contour. Then I'm going to take the brush, this big fluffy brush. I got it from BH Cosmetics too. And sweep away my powder underneath my cheekbone and kind of blend those lines together, because you don't want no harsh line. That's like the biggest no-no in whatever makeup trend is going on, whatever makeup look you're doing. You don't want to be able to tell where your concealer, bronzer, blush, highlight stop. You don't want no line of demarcation. So I placed this clip of the gloss I used. I forgot the name of the gloss, but it's by NYX. It's a butter gloss. I'll put the name on the screen. And I did not use a liner because I think sometimes, depending on what look you're doing, a lip liner can make your lipstick look too serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking of soft glam. I don't want a lip liner to make my lips look so serious, I guess. But this concludes the makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and follow me on Instagram. Bye.